Welcome gamers. With the addition of Astra Yao as the first new and limited premier unit in the support category, I just want to go over my thoughts on ZZZ and why I feel its combat falls short and sort of the identity crisis that I think Zenless has along its combat roles and where I think it falls short. With the release of Ellen Joe on the 1.0 launch, it was clear the devs didn't know what they were cooking and burnt down the entire kitchen. With Ellen Joe having one of the longest damage buildups, with the core of her damage being tied behind her basic 3, coupled with the fact that you quite literally were punished for dodging with Ellen because you had to restart your basic attack combo, there was a lot of scrutiny on the launch of the game that it was just a left click simulator. Every character was pretty much a left click spam, and the devs took notice. And when they took notice, they did what Hoyo does and looked at their competitors, and they took a page right out of Wuthering Waves, with every premier unit since Ellen
Is something the matter?
having a shortcut to basic 3 built into every single limited unit since her release. It's obvious that the devs didn't know the direction that they wanted to take the game.
Waking up at 8?
Tie that with the fact that
so
Ellen
tired.
is one of the most basic 3 reliant characters in the game, if not literally the most, with a dedicated set to basic attacks. It's a shame that they decided to add this quality of life into the base kits of only new premier units instead of adding it to the base of the game. With the addition of the basic 3 shortcut basically tied into every single new limited units kits comes insane quality of life that actually promote dodges in this game rather than the tank everything, press left click meta, right, quote meta that they had at the launch of the game, and all the blindfolded takes right, that people were giving it. Next is Caesar, the premier 5-star unit for the defensive class. Unlike Seth and Ben, Caesar can only shield one character at a time, and for a defensive unit, that is pretty bad, considering that characters can still take off-field damage after you swap a new character in, and Ben and Seth both combat this shortcoming, with Ben being able to shield the entire team and Seth being able to shield himself on top of the new incoming character that he can quick assist in. Caesar doesn't do either of these. She has no quick assist to allow for iframes for swapping in so that you don't just die off field, and she doesn't have any team shielding like Ben to actually prevent off field characters from just flat out taking damage during a swap. Now, apart from the 50% nerfs that she got from the creator server, she does have an identity with being able to counter enemies like Ben while also offering an attack bonus rather than an anomaly bonus like Seth. She does have a set of abilities that fall into defensive units that are just beefed up due to being a limited unit, but she falls short in the actual defensive category of being a defensive unit, which is ironic for the first limited 5-star defensive unit. And this brings me to my next category, which is supports. Now, with the addition of Astra Yao, it's again very evident that they took feedback, which is good, but they only added it to Astra Yao, with Astra being the premier 5-star support unit. She is the only unit in the game with a quick assist that can quick time event counters with evasive assist, defensive assist, while her own quick assist is active. Why they didn't add this to the base game or to the base mechanics of quick assist in general, I don't know. They just wanted to power creep quality of life, again locking new mechanics behind new units.